Let me see. Oh, that was so embarrassing. Let me see. It was so embarrassing. So I had been on a live, and I remember that these lives, they kind of load up. So I was talking the whole time, not realizing my mic was down. So I just ended that live to kind of hopefully not worry about it being there. It's probably still going to upload. I just need to go delete it whenever it does. But someone joined. My friend Shy joined. Let's see. It says she joined at 6:19. It probably took me like a good 2 to 3 minutes after that to notice that I wasn't talking to anyone. Because my mic wasn't down. So I don't know if she's coming back. She's like, probably not, because I can't hear you. So what's the point? So my one viewer, I lost them. I'm so mad, man. Oh, that makes me so mad. But anyways, welcome to my channel. I am getting it set up to do reading and productivity sprints. I got my little racers. I'm apparently Godzilla, or like knockoff Reptar. I don't know. I'm the dinosaur lizard. And whoever joins, you can be the gorilla, King Kong, monkey ape thing. And if more people join, I'll put a few more names in. Right now it's me or you. Anyways, so I'm waiting to see if anybody comes back. Cannot believe I forgot to put my mic back down. But what I'm going to do in my first reading productivity sprint is I'm going to update my journal. I'm just kind of like doing daily writing in it, but it's not like a writing journal, like where I'm just kind of like, not like, I'm not a writer. It's not like thinking about my life type journal. It's basically kind of more like a log journal. So I write in it every day, and like if anything big happens to me that day, it's going to go in here. So for that purpose, like it might be reflections, but it's mainly me just kind of like, it's more like a log of what happened during the day. I really don't know why I do it. I think I originally started it way back when to try and keep track of like my moods and stuff. Who knows? Maybe as I go through the year, I'll learn how to write in it properly. Or like a little bit more reflectively. I would like to be like a little bit more reflective. That sounds like I want to be a mirror or something. Introspective. Yes, introspective. That probably works. So I'm going to update it because I make posts on my phone if I'm like feeling kind of tired and I don't want to start writing. And then I switch them over here and do that. And if before the 20 minutes is over, before the 20 minutes is over, I'm finished with my journal. I'm probably going to start Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. It is my horror/thriller prompt for the Scooby-Doo readathon and the challenges. So I'll probably start this. If I don't start this, I'll be starting The Falconer by Elizabeth May. That's on my Kindle, so I don't have it to hold up. So those are my things. I don't think anyone else is joining. The one person I had left because I was such an idiot and I forgot my mic was on. Oh, I'm so lonely. But yeah, so I'm going to start it. If you come in the middle of it, you should see where we are at the sprint time. But please introduce yourself in the comments. Let me know what you're reading and or working on. And I don't know why I'm saying that because you're not going to probably play it back. I'm going to put it in the comments. I'm figuring out this whole live thing. Let's just ignore everything I do. But I'm going to put it in the comments first, and then I'm going to start the timer. All right. Let's see it. If you join during a sprint, Please introduce yourself and say what you are reading. Where's the thing? Reading or being. That's probably not the right way to say it. Being productive with. What are you productive in? Being productive with. But it's what I got. So with my little keyboard out of the way. Gotta remember to mute myself again and then not unmute myself. Like, don't forget to do that. Move that over here. Get my journal. I'm starting it. Hopefully other people join and I won't be so lonely. But yeah, I'm starting. I won. I'm the champion. Oh, sorry. Not allowed to play the music on YouTube. It's illegal. All right, so I didn't get as much of my journaling done as I wanted to in this sprint, mainly because I kind of forgot what I did on one of the days. I was like racking my brain for what had happened. Because I like kind of like basic notes in my phone. Like if I don't write my journal the day it happens, I'll make a note in my phone for kind of what happened. And I guess like I just made a really, really vague note because I'm updating my physical journal. So I swear I spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out what I did. And it's probably just like the obvious answer. I just didn't do anything. But I thought I'd be able to start reading, but I wasn't able to. But so it looks like people joined. Thank you. It also looks like people left. So that's really unfortunate. Let's see. It looks like someone named Aaron Bakaresis was reading or is reading White Rabbit Chronicles series by Gina Showalter. I've heard the author. I've not heard of the series. And then Ace Bakaresis is reading the Nancy Drew Girl Detective series by Carolyn Keene. I don't know if this is the same person or just two different accounts. But hello. Those both sound interesting. I'm trying to honestly remember if I've ever read a Nancy Drew book. I think I've seen like 2 episodes of like the CW Nancy Drew show. And I feel like at some point in my childhood, I would have had to have read a Nancy Drew book. But honestly, I don't know if I have. Hardy Boys, any of this. I don't know if I read them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have enough to comment because like people kind of haven't been in here. So excuse me, I'm so sorry. Been working on my journal. I was only going to write the 2 days that I missed physically writing, but I'll probably in the next sprint, I still have to finish up Friday because I did a lot of stuff yesterday, and then I'll go ahead and write the one for today instead of having to worry about writing it before bed, because that's what I usually do. I usually write my journal things before bed, which is why sometimes I won't do it because I'm just ready to go to sleep and I forgot to do it while I was at my desk. So I'll probably finish like Friday. I'll probably actually fill up the rest of this page right here, and then I'll write what happened today. Today was actually kind of cool. I got some books at some thrift stores, and like there's like a secondhand. I wouldn't consider it a thrift store. I would consider it to be like a it's called Grandma's Closet. So it's like an antique store, but they do have books in there sometimes. And I got 2 books that were released either in 2019 or 2020, but like recent enough releases for like $5 each. So I was really excited about that because I've heard about them. So I'm excited about those. But I got more than just that. Those are just like probably the most excited ones. I need to actually start filming some YouTube videos and show them. If anybody comes back to live, because right now I'm just talking to myself, so there's not silence if anybody actually chooses to watch this video later. But yeah, so I need to show those. I was listening to Up to the Mountain by Patty Griffin. I'm kind of in a mood, like not like in a bad mood, but just like I guess whenever I feel kind of like a little bit down in the dumps, I really like to listen to very sad music. It doesn't make sense, but it just feels nice. And Up to the Mountain, parentheses, or parenthesis, MLK song, parenthesis, like parenthesis. I don't know how to the plural, but Up to the Mountain, parenthesis, and MLK song in parentheses by Patty Griffin. It's a bop. I mean, it's not. It's like really sad, I think. Or, ooh, you know what? It's not even the saddest song I have. I could go and listen to Burden by Amos Lee. That one's real sad. This one is kind of hopeful sad. But if I want to go sad, I could just go listen to Burden by Amos Lee and I could just be in my feelings. I'm really tempted to do that. So if you saw me like where it looked like I was talking, when I was silent, I was singing to my music, just having a nice time listening to my jams. I think I'm going to do a 10-minute sprint because some people said people might be coming around 7 p.m. So I'm going to do a 10-minute sprint, maybe finish this part of my journal. So, yeah. And hopefully people will join. I don't know, because it's really awkward to be here all by my lonesome, because I started it because people wanted someone who was going to go live, and I did, and no one's here. Because I'm in like a little group chat thing. So this is awkward. But you know what? I'm in Eastern time zone. I think some of them in our later time zone, I guess it would be a later time zone. So maybe it's just not their time right now. But I don't know. I wonder how much music can I have in a YouTube video before I get in trouble for it? I want to say it's none. I want to say if you have any unlicensed music in a YouTube video and they find out, they're going to take it. Like take the video down or take the sound altogether out of your video. I'm just going to play some of my sad songs while I wait. But I don't want my stuff to be taken away. I think I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. They're different. Is that a hyena? And some like alien thing? Who's going to win? Animal or machine? Yeah, so it's going to be a 10-minute one. People will either show up or they won't. I would say within like the neck, if by 7:30 no one is hanging out with me, I'm just going to kill it because it's just too awkward for me. So hopefully people come back. I'm really sad that the people who are here left. I don't know what I feel. Makes me a little bit sad. But it's nice that they stopped in anyways. But yeah, so 10 minutes. Yeah. But I'm gonna also put in the comments again what's happening if people stop in. Small sprint to finish up my journaling. Please say hi and let me know what you are reading and or working on. All right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hopefully at least finish today, Friday's part, and maybe even start on Saturday's journaling. And then maybe people will be here, maybe they won't. And if not, then I'll get started on Mrs. Westaway. Yeah, let me start it and go back to muting. Boo. I lost this time. The evil little monstrous machine creature won. I didn't finish my journaling because apparently I write really slow. I really feel like I should be able to write more than this in 10 minutes. I don't know what was taking me so long. Like, this is not like 10 minutes of writing time, like from here to here. The thing is, I have like video proof of what I was doing. So I'm just gonna have to figure out like what did I do for 10 minutes that I wasn't able to finish. I mean, I'm really close to finishing. Yesterday's like entry, putting it over here into my physical journal. But like, how did I not finish? I know I changed the song to Burden by Amos Lee. I only listened to it once because while it was good, it just wasn't hitting me the same as Up to the Mountain was. So I put it back on Up to the Mountain. That's all I did. Like, mess around with my songs for like a minute. I mean, I kept messing up, so I had to keep fixing it. That's about it. No one's here. Still, I don't know if anyone's gonna join. In the little group chat I was in, they said they really wanted someone to go live to do reading sprints. So they can get some stuff done, like read their book and do productivity. But no one's joining, so it's a little awkward. I guess I'll just keep going. I'll keep doing small sprints maybe until somebody joins. Because I don't really have anything else to do, and it doesn't make sense to just keep talking to no one. Yeah. I guess in the next 10-minute one, I will finish Friday's journal entry. And then I guess I'll start working on Saturdays because, you know, I like to do them before midnight. So it being 7:10 p.m. my time, and I'm not sure how long I'll be on the sprints. I wouldn't, if I don't go ahead and like write it down, because it takes me longer to write than it would to type, I'll just go ahead and type it up into the notes on my phone. So I'll definitely be able to do it tomorrow. Because a lot of stuff kind of happened today. Like, today was a busy day outside, and then there was kind of like some drama going on in one of my group chats that I'll probably write about. But yeah, if anything, I'll start it. This, like, today's post in my book, today's entry in my journal. I'll start. I need another song. I mean, I don't know. It's just like nothing's hitting. I'm telling you guys, if you've never heard it, if you've never listened to it, you've got to listen to Up to the Mountain, MLK song in parentheses, by Patty Griffin. Just look up to the Mountain by Patty Griffin. I don't know how well you could see it because like the contrast, but yeah. Got it on repeat. So I'm just kind of listening to that because I just love it so much. And now I'm thinking, do I want to switch over to There Are Roses by Cara Dillon? Like, these are folksy songs. Like, if you're not into folk music, you're probably not going to like them. I mean, Up to the Mountain is pretty solid, I think, for anyone, but Cara Dillon, well, she's Irish for one. It's like you can hear her accent really strongly, but it's folk music. Just trying to think of another song that hits as hard, hits as nice as Up to the Mountain. So yeah, do another 10-minute sprint. I should be able to, in that 10-minute sprint, I should definitely be able to finish up Friday's entry because I'm almost finished with it. I could probably finish it in this one little paragraph, but that probably wouldn't really cover everything I finished yesterday. But I can finish it within the 10 minutes. And then I'll start Saturdays and hope that somebody's going to come in because, like I said, this is just really awkward. I don't know why no one wants to join. Like, not like out there in the ether. Not that people are in the ether. But like, just regular people out there. Hi. Hi. Look at me talking about nobody wants to join and somebody joined. Hi. Hello. And here's the thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was at the bottom. Because I wanted people to be able to see the race. Is there a way to make it where it's not as crazy? I don't think I scheduled it. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good window for this. Not really. That'll be a good one. No, I've been live since I've been live for 30 minutes at least. I want to say I've been live. I've not been live that long, I don't think. I want to say I went live at 6 p.m. I might have been live for an hour. I've been live for an hour. Did your schedule? Oh, I didn't schedule because I did a restream and I don't know how to schedule that. I'm using the restream app in case somebody wanted to join, and I don't know how to do that yet. Schedule it. I could probably figure it out. Oh yeah, no, I need to figure that out. Because I didn't decide to go live until like 5 p.m. my time, which is 2 hours ago for me. But I've been working on my journaling. Waiting for people to join. I don't know how to. I'm vaguely following instructions, doing the most basic to make any of it work. I know StreamYard, I think, lets you schedule your live, but I'm not sure that this new one, because I had to use a different one because I was basically, yeah, I was using StreamYard and I ran out of time on StreamYard. Or I technically have 5 hours left on StreamYard, but so StreamYard, if you're using it for free, you only get 20 hours a month, and I never knew that when I started. When I first started doing my lives, I've done like 4 of them. I was doing really long lives because I was always with someone else. So I was doing like 4 or 5 hour lives. So it's quickly through with it. So I found Restream. I looked up an alternative, and this one doesn't seem to have a time limit for the month. It does apparently lower your video quality. Like my camera should be doing 1080p, and it's doing 720. But it seems to pretty much do the same things. It's just I don't think you can schedule the lives like you can on StreamYard. I know. I wanted to look up fun timers today, and I saw that there was one where you could do them with creatures. I'm like, that one's a lot of fun. But I have like a whole bunch of timers like saved. I have like a whole page of them of just different ones that I could do. But I like the monster one right now. There's a unicorn race. I bet you're doing unicorn race. That sounds like fun. Like lots of animal timers, a sack race, an egg and spoon race. This, like, I'm in the monster race right now. And they have interesting ones. I guess kind of. I'm trying to see what it would look like. That's not even real time, Haley. You can't do. I'm just gonna like share my screen so you can see like one of the other ones. How do I share it to a new page? So Chrome tab. Oh, there's this one. Oh, hold on. This one right here that does, like, I guess it would be falling sand. So that seems like that'd be fun. But I'll probably go back to my monster one. Heard that someone sets up more than one email to the. That would probably make sense. I'm like always running games. I'm always running games with my email. So like, how did I not think of that? Yeah, I realized. Oh, they said they didn't want you to change your time. I mean, I was going to say do you, but then if there's only so many people and they specifically want Monday, it's kind of hard to not, because you want to make sure your stuff's being seen. So I think that's really hard. Mondays would be dead. I could stream then, which happened. I know, man. Like, I noticed when I went to make sure that my stuff was showing that someone else is currently streaming right now or was streaming about like 30 minutes ago. And they had 169 people watching, so definitely a bigger account. But I probably actually need to also make like videos to actually get people drawn to my account. Like, luckily, some people find it on lives or have been recommended from like other lives. Yeah, I don't want to manage that many either. So I feel ya. I will tell you that I found out with StreamYard that because it resets every month. So like my StreamYard account won't reset until the 6th of February. But so like say, because I have currently right now 4 hours left on StreamYard, so I'll use it before the month's up. And so like say, so I have 4 hours. Like say if I go ahead and use like 3 hours and 30 minutes, I can start a fourth stream and they're not going to kick me off of it. It's just my time will be up. So like if you're using StreamYard and you're out of time, it doesn't kick you off your stream in the middle of it. It just prevents you from like doing another one when you run out of time. And it might deduce it from the next month if you're doing free. Relatively speaking, I wouldn't mind paying for it in the future. But right now, I think it's like $25 a month. And I would need to make sure that it was going to be something I was doing constantly. Because like you get a lot of extra goodies. I've been like 5 people today. More. Maybe I'll do a Tuesday too. Yeah. I think I've got to learn to, and that's what I've been doing. I've been sitting here. I made a live earlier. No, I made a live at 6 something, and I didn't realize my mic was off. I had it off the whole time. And I was like, I knew that there wasn't anybody here. I was waiting for people to join because in like one of my chats, somebody said they wanted someone to do a live so they can get some stuff done. So I was like, all right, so I'll start one. And I was just waiting for people. I had no idea my mic was off. I thought it was on the whole time. So I was just like talking, explaining for anybody who came in, oh yeah, I'm looking for my timer. I'm getting this set up. Like, because I know like the video gets recorded and it'll post. And I was like, yeah, look, I'm going to read this. I'm going to write my journal. And Shy pops in. She's like, your mic's not on. I don't notice it until like 2 minutes afterwards. And so I end that live. I end that one and I start a brand new one. That way nobody starts that, because I don't know if you can trim your live. I don't know, like once your live has actually been posted, when you go to edit video, if you can trim it. So I'm like, I'm just going to end it. And if that one pops up for like the 15 minutes I was on, I'm going to delete it. And then this will just be the current one. But I was like, I was so mad. I was so mad about it. Like for like 3 minutes when I got into this one, I was just talking about how mad I was. Me too. I haven't filmed my first YouTube. I want to so badly. I got this the other day. I got me a little camcorder so I can film one, because the only methods I have are like my webcam, which I can't move that far around, because I wanted to be able to like film in different places. And then I have my phone. I wanted to have the method of being able to get like really high quality videos but still be able to see it. So I needed the turny screen, so that like if I'm filming this way, I can just turn it around and see what I'm doing. But I haven't filmed anything with it. I've got to figure out how I want to do it. I have like a bunch of haul videos I think I want to make, because I got like a bunch of books on New Year's Day from a thrift store that I want to show off. I don't know how to say show off, like they're so fantastic, but like that was like my New Year's Day haul. And then I got some books today. My main thing with the big streams that they're all reading the same books I don't read. Yeah, I feel that like not really. I think the only stream that I've actually just sat there and watched is Mel's. I think she's a pretty big one. I think it's like her and like Sid's Bookworm. And they just don't really, either they're reading something I've already read, or they're just not reading what I read. Which I don't really read what most people read anyways. Like, I don't really do group reads. I think it's fun if everybody's doing, like, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a group read, but like, I think it's fun if everybody's doing kind of like a different book. Sometimes you get more interest. Like, I'm doing, whenever I start reading, because I still have to finish my journal entry, I'm gonna be starting either The Death of Mrs. Westaway, or I'll be starting The Falconer by Elizabeth May, and those are two of my prompt picks for the Scooby-Doo readathon. So I don't know, man. It's like I want to do really well on social media. I'm still trying to figure out how to make the best post on Instagram. I'm still trying to figure out how to make the best post on TikTok. Learning just how to really use all these apps to their best ability and make something that's semi-interesting, because yeah, I want people to see my content and engage with it. Yes, but I don't also want to do something that's so not me just to get engagement. So I have to, I guess, find the balance, like something that's kind of my style, but done so in a way that it's more accessible and mildly entertaining, versus doing just completely me and boring or not me and entertaining. So I have to find the balance. I have to figure out. I just feel like I got to go with it. Just got to figure out and go with it. Well, I was going to do a small 10-minute sprint. While I wait for, oh yeah, time. That'd be a really big thing. Trying to figure out, like, I have a lot of free time, honestly, but I don't know how to manage my time at all. Like, I have a lot of free time, so realistically, I should be able to do a lot of the things that I want to do, and I just haven't figured out how to manage it and make it work for me. Make sure it shows, so like when it's live, people can see what you're saying. I wonder if anybody watches it. That is, apparently somebody watched some of my video the other day. I got a comment. I really don't expect people to watch my lives when they post. But I got one commented on it the other day because I said something about the spinny circle of death, and I was like, I didn't think anybody would watch it for this long. Oh, the passage of time. That too. That too. I misunderstand things all the time. But I'd be trying. I just try not to get too wrapped up in it yet. Sorry if you hear that. My dogs are barking. Because I'm not putting the most effort in here that I could be putting in. So I feel like I can't get bothered by attention that I get. Maybe when I start trying and like nobody's responding, then I could feel something, but I'm not trying. I don't know. It seems really overwhelming, and I think to myself sometimes, why are you doing any of it? But then it's because of stuff like this, because people get to connect and talk, and I think that's a big part of it. I live in a really small, isolated town, and if I wasn't in any of these social media groups, I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. I would just be like, I'd probably still be reading, but it wouldn't be as much fun because I wouldn't have someone to go talk to my book about. Talk to my book about my book. Won't have anyone to talk to about my book. Or just wouldn't have people to like connect with, like on that like level. So I feel like that's one of the reasons I've gotten into social media more, and I'm trying to put myself out there. But I gotta give a little more, I think, sometimes, or try a little bit harder. Just to like really give it a chance, like stop doing the like being in it halfway. But while I'm waiting for other people, because they said they was coming and they just ain't coming, I am going to start a 10-minute one. What do you like better? Do you want to watch the egg timer, or do you want to watch the monster race? Because I'm good for either one. I was just like looking at different timers. Why is it not clearing? Um, That makes sense. That makes sense. Did you say when you came in what you were reading? I don't think so. I'm going back to my monster timer. I don't think I want it that big. That's way too big. Hold on. There we go. I'm so jealous. You're the I call him the Michelin Man, the Michelin Tire Man, or like that creature from Ghostbusters. I have no idea what his name is, but like you're like the Michelin Tire Monster, and I'm back to being is it King Kong? I feel like if it's the monsters, it has to be King Kong. So I guess I'm King Kong. But you get to be the Michelin Tire Sailor Boy. I don't know what he is. You get to be the round white thing. I'm going to go ahead and start the sprint for another 10 minutes. I'll be writing my journal. You'll be reading your thing. And I'll see you in 10 minutes. It'll go to 7:40 or just 40, whatever your time is, because it's about to be 7:30 my time. I'm like so jealous that you're the Stay Puffed Man. That's what I call him. I don't know why, because I don't think that's what he is, but I'm jealous of it. And it's starting. I won. You, the puffy dude, it's like he was struggling at the end, like the way he's like limping. But I won. Does it ever stop? Stop moving. Okay, I just cleared it. So how did you do in your book? Like, how much progress did you make in the 10-minute one? I know there's like a lot of room for a lot of progress to be made in 10 minutes. I did finish my Friday journal post because I'm catching up on updating my journal. So I finished that one, and then I went ahead and put in like the date. Because what I do is I put the date, and then I put the pen I'm using, time. I put 10:15 p.m. because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to actually write into this until way later tonight. So I put 10 p.m. And then the pen I'm using, and then lastly, if I'm listening to music, I'll write the song, because when I write in the journal, I just listen to one song on repeat, and then the artist. So that's how I label it. I'm doing a black and blue theme. I don't know if I'm going to keep it up all year long because I have so many pens, and I would hate just to ignore all of them the whole entire year while I'm writing. But then I was like, what if I only write in black and blue, like write in black, and then like do my headings in blue, or switch it around like each month, and just pick 2 new colors for like my heading and my writing. Because what I did is when I first started this, when I was using a regular pen, I had to rip out the page. It's not as thick as it's like the same brand. It's Exceed. It's the same brand as my previous journal, but the paper's not as thick. It's like, I think this one's like 100 GSM, and I think the previous one was like 120. So some of my pens bleed through. So I picked pens I knew didn't bleed through, which is Papermate Flare. And then I was like, oh, why don't I pick like dark blue and then black? Because I kind of like the idea of just seeing nothing but black ink all the way throughout. I think it would look kind of interesting. But do I just want to do only black ink? Because I'm going to get to the comments if you've commented. Because, it's giving me grief. I have my whole pen collection over here. Like, that's a lot of pens. And this one is Papermate Flare, and that next one is Papermate Flare. So if those are the only ones that for sure work, I have a lot of Papermate Flares to use. Oh my God. How about we not notice how disgusting my bedroom is right now? You didn't see any of that. Didn't see any of it. All right. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Sorry. Just a few pages. Sorry about before. I had to step away. That's totally fine. I get that. So, I don't know if you're here when I showed it the first time. So, I don't journal. I don't do reflective journaling. I wish I did reflective or introspective journaling, but I basically do logging. I kind of go through what my day is. Hold on. So I'm habit tracking, but I feel that's loaded, so I'm calling it patchwork journaling. I like that. I would love to see what that is. So last year I had a goal to write every single day in my journal, even if it was only one sentence. And the reason I originally started this was because when I started therapy a few years ago for my depression, she just kept reiterating how important it would be for me to journal, because like that's kind of like the way you catch your thoughts. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I never really stuck to it. And so last year I was like, I really want to make sure I start journaling. So I got this one again. This is Exceed. They're the same brand. I tried to get another purple one. I got one that was like really big, actually. No, I didn't get it. I had a really like large journal, like probably like this tall, like on top of this. And the paper was just too thin for like writing. And I was like, I just can't use this. So I asked my mom when she went out, she picked me up a new one. So she did. She got this one. It's much thinner than I would like, but I actually really like it. But they're the same brand. Exceed. I think it's like a Walmart brand, honestly, because I see them at Walmart. It's just like thicker paper. I think it's like in competition to 5-Star. It's like there's like a whole suite of Exceed brand of like paper. I think it's like in competition with 5-Star, but they do dot journals now. Anyway, sorry. I was thinking of doing a video. I think you should do both. You should do a video explaining it, and then you should also show it on your lives. But so yeah, just so you can see the brand bigger, Exceed. So I started journaling last year. I did write every single day of the year. I didn't write in the journal every day. So I basically let me turn off this light. I think it's yeah. So I wrote every day, and last year I literally did do it in like all kinds of different colors and all my pens. But I had this one is thicker. It's thicker pages, so I could do that. And I was also trying to figure out. I had stencils for the days. Sometimes I had stickers. Just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But in the back of it, I printed out a year in pixels as a mood tracker. And you can see when I stopped physically writing my journal. I stopped physically writing on October 23rd. After that, because I just got tired of transferring the post over, I just started saving the notes in my iPhone. And then I saved a folder for 2020. Maybe if I'm ever feeling like particularly bored, I might, because I have all the notes saved, I might just transfer over the rest of the notes. So I have a full year written in here. But yeah, that's what I did. I need to print out a new one. I need to print out a new one of these to put in the back of my journal so I can still track my mood. Because it's interesting, to see. Like, you see, I have like a lot of regular days, a lot of tired days. So I did that. I can completely understand that. Yeah, mine's not reflective. It isn't reflective. I don't know how to write I don't know how to write reflective. Like like literally in here. So for this one, this is the first day of the year. It's a long journal entry, like relatively, because I don't think it ends until here. But it's literally me just like rehashing January 1st. And January 1st was a really busy day. So it's just all about the day. And then I put my intentions on the second half of the page. And then the rest of them have been really small entries, like just half a page. And they'll be longer sometimes. Like the one I'm going to write today is probably going to be pretty long because a lot of stuff has happened today. But I'm still not really too much like exploring my emotions or anything. I guess like the only way it's reflective is like if something big does happen on any of these days while I'm logging, I'll literally put that in here. What's funny is at the beginning of the year, like when I did this first one, I was trying to be a little bit more conversational, I guess. Like I wanted to phrase things like if I was telling it to someone, like if I was like telling somebody what happened in my day, I was trying to phrase it that way so it wouldn't just come off so like stilted. And I don't think I could carry that through the rest of it. So, and I was telling my mom I wanted to know if I should actually start putting what I was wearing in here. So when they obviously find my journals and make memoirs, they'll know what I was wearing. I don't know why I'm doing it. Like even on my intentions, it doesn't say for me to do it every single day. It just says for me to follow through with journaling and reading. But I just feel like I didn't commit to it as much as I wanted to last year, so I'm going to keep trying. But I really need to get the mood tracker in. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not doing the best with it, but I'm trying. But yeah, I would love to see what the patchwork journaling is. That sounds very interesting. Yeah, like I don't know how to do it, like how like the movies and like books portray people journaling. I don't know how to do that kind of journaling because it seems like really deep and introspective and thoughtful, and I'm just like, I'm writing what I did. So like gentle goals, are those like, I guess could you explain it if you're able to do that in the comments easily? Like are they like, I don't know. When I was in therapy, because like I I just have like a lot of issues, like feeling like I don't accomplish things. So my therapist is like, you just have to set smaller goals. Like she's like, so because I like to read a lot. She's like, if you like to read, instead of like setting like a goal, like you might have your yearly goal, but I feel like that's really hard to focus on. Set, I want to read like 2 books in January. She's like, because once you hit those 2 books, you're going to feel like you accomplished something. She's like, your goals are too big and too long term when you should be making smaller goals. More like, not that you can't achieve like your big goal, but you should make a smaller goal. That way you don't have to wait until the end of the year to feel like you achieved something. So that's why actually I'm trying to see what my goals were for this year. I don't know if any of these are really vague or not, or kind of, let's see. I think I have like lose weight, get physically healthier, because it's not just about weight loss. Make, grow, and maintain online friendships. I don't think I put any in a single hard, like not saying like hard, but like, because I haven't read what you've. I don't have you. I think you have. I don't think I put in anything specifically like I did last year, where I was like, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's just to get better. And then at the bottom, I just put just try harder. So if I just try, I'll have achieved my goals. And I put intentions. I didn't put goals. Let's see. You only have a finite amount of willpower. If you have a lot of 100% goals, you'll tire out on all of them and binge on a lot of nothing. Also takes 6 months to form a habit to figure out what thing you want to change. That is a keystone habit, which is usually something you do early in the day, and focus on that one thing. I'm going to have to do like some heavy research into this, because I thought, and I feel like it might be like maybe a gimmicky thing now, reading what you're saying. I don't know if you've seen like all those people, it takes 21 days to form a habit. It's like the 21-day plan. That's how I've always read it. But focus doesn't mean do, it means think about. If you miss a day, ask yourself why and accept that answer and be kind to yourself. I like that. I'm going to have to really look into and research this, because I think I need to do that, because I do want to feel better about getting things done. And I feel like I make it too difficult on myself. That makes sense though, like how you're saying, like, yeah, like hell no, 6 months. That makes sense, because like 21 days is not a lot of time. That's 3 weeks. That's not even a full month. So like in less than a full month, I can make a habit, like not like a strong sticking habit. I might have gotten into like a small routine, but like a strong sticking, like lifetime habit. I don't see how you can possibly do that in 3 weeks. And all these things that are telling you that you can, I think they're saying that you'll get used to the routine, and then it's a habit, so you're going to keep doing it, but pretty much you're still reinforcing it up until that 6-month period where it just feels like it's something you need to do, which is kind of how I see like a habit, like kind of like the things that you would do without having to think about doing it. Do the video. Do it. 5 months into my keystone habit, and part was rewriting how I named the goal. Yes, do it. Make the video. I want to see it. Everybody wants to see it. Do it. Started with workout, and I'm calling it vigorous movement and gentle movement, which doesn't feel gross and diet culture-y. I think it's the second one, but I don't think culture is a word. So I think however you want to spell it, probably the spelling of culture plus a Y. I love vigorous or movement, but I understand like, while gentle movement would make more sense, because vigorous just seems like too much. Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep referring to my goals. I'm just trying to figure out if I phrase them in a way where it's not too harsh on me, to where it doesn't feel like I just have to do it this way. So lose weight, get physically healthier, read 50 books, make, grow, and maintain online friendships, learn to use social media better. I love that. It is now. It's the word now. So yeah, learn to use social media better, improve handwriting, learn to play banjo. I don't know if you can. Yeah, hold on. I got a banjo from my brother for my birthday last year. And I would like to play it. And I haven't made any progress. My birthday was in August. And I haven't learned anything. Be more selfless and considerate, because I don't think I'm not selfish completely, and I'm not completely inconsiderate, but I could be way better. Be tidier. I'm a hot mess. Follow through with journaling and reading. I'm trying. Work on mental health. I really need to figure that out. I keep going off my meds and having some pretty bad relapses, and like work on it. I feel like it's not about me fixing it. And I feel like I want to change the phrasing of that to focus on mental health. Oh, okay. I'm doing both, but not maintaining both a day. But Haley, what is a single one of these things that you could do like before breakfast? Okay, Keystone habit. Okay, I get you now. Something that would just. I get you. Okay, hold on. Okay. I have one on here that says focus more on self-care. I am really, really bad about self-care. So I could, and to me, self-care is mainly showering for me. I'm really bad about taking showers. I'm kind of bad about self-care in general. So like if I did like, I don't want to even say a self-care routine, because I think that's going to be too big to start with, but like a shower, a daily shower. Even though a daily shower, like, I know that probably makes me sound gross. It feels like a little excessive if you don't do anything. But maybe a daily shower, or just like some kind. So for this Keystone habit, does it have to be the same exact thing? So like if I say like my Keystone habit would be self-care, could sometimes that be the shower, and then like the next day it's like a face routine, or does it need to be the exact same thing? Because that's the only thing from my list that I could see that I've made a Keystone habit. I do have the lose weight, get physically healthier one. And I could work on that every day. That could be something like, whether it's like maybe 10 or 15 minutes of walking, or stretching, or just something where I'm doing more movement than I currently am. So I think I could potentially either do something with the lose weight, get physically healthier, or the focus more on self-care, because those are things that could be incorporated easily into the day. I just have to figure out what it needs to be. I'm going to share it so widely. I'm going to share it everywhere. I'm going to share it to all my groups. I'm going to share it everywhere. Last winter, I made myself shower once every 10 days. I'm just so bad. I took my shower today. I actually need to I need to put the little dots in there for it. That's what I'm doing to track, so I can actually know. Is this a pen I've been using? I'm colorblind. I don't know what pen I've been using. It's one of these shades of blue. So it's been 16 days into the year, and I've taken 1, 2 showers. I think there's a third one in here, and I haven't marked it down. So either today was my third shower, or today was my fourth shower, but it might have just been my third shower. I really feel like there should be one more day on here that was a shower day, and I just haven't marked. I'm gonna have to go back and see. But today was a shower day, and so I put these little. I'm doing these little water droplet things. My version of a water droplet. That's the thing. Like, that's how much I don't do it. I can't even remember if it's been. There's been at least 2, because it's marked in here. I just don't know if I've had a third one yet. I mean, I've had a third because it's either today was the third, or sometime this past week was the 3rd. But let me put my little dots in so I can mark today so I don't forget it. This winter, because I do vigorous movement 5 days out of 7, I want to shower more. The point of a habit is automation so that you don't have to use willpower to do it. It usually means the same thing. For me, focusing on losing weight meant that if I didn't, I failed, even if I was taking the right steps. Focusing on movement meant that I succeeded no matter what. Okay. And then my hormones regulated a bit, and things like clear skin and strong muscles and a relaxed gut started happening. Okay. See, I like this. I like the way this sounds. And I see what you're saying, because I think part of it, obviously part of it's in the action, but part of it's also in the mindset of how you phrase it and how you work on it, I guess. Yeah. I need to do something like that. I'm over here. They're going to get something from Dairy Queen and ask what kind. I'm so sorry, my dogs. This is not the right color pen for what the other ones were. It's darker, but oh well. It's just a darker shower. That's a triangle. That's not even like a little dewdrop. But yeah. Getting a blizzard. But I'm also a straight sized person. I always have been. It's really hard to shake diet culture or even recognize how where it is. So I'm sorry for asking. I don't know what that means, straight sized person. I don't know what that means. I just, because I get what I completely get what you're saying, and I think that's something I have to tell myself. One, to make one of these goals, or these gentle goals, and realize that doing these could lead to other goals being achieved. Because like you said, you did it, and then things like clear skin and strong muscles followed it. So I just need to be like, if you've like, because I'm thinking you're supposed to do a skin. Do you do it? I'm gonna have to research, like not like do like heavy like article stuff, but like research maybe even like, because I don't have horrible skin, but I do have like really bad pores, to where all you just like see are these pores. I feel like you can't even see the freckles because it's just like so porous. I don't get a lot of acne, but I have that. And the red skin thing, I think that's just like part of what my skin color is. But I would like to fix the pore thing, because I don't know. That's like one of my biggest, I just don't like it. But maybe like one of the gentle goals would lead to that, because I also feel like I couldn't put too many. Like you're saying, like this keystone habit that you're doing, your movement one. Is that the only one you're working? Are you working on one at a time? Like, that's how the best way is? Pretty sure it's part of fat liberation to label body my size as straight rather than normal, or even worse, thin. I don't think I've heard this either. Like this phrase, like I know, like I don't know what's happening. I know, like, about like body positivity, but I don't think I've heard the terms of straight. I understand like what's helpful about that when saying normal, because I don't know what a normal body would realistically be. I think like people have a mindset of sizes for normal. For me, the skin was just a symptom that my hormones are regulating. I've always struggled with energy and pain. Yeah. A sleep routine. A sleep routine might be the thing that I need to focus on. Or a sleep habit. either the self-care of like, a shower or the sleep thing, because sleep is one of my really big issues right now. I'm not going to bed at a regular time, or like even if I don't go to bed the same time, I feel like that kind of flies in the face of habit, but like same time every night, just having a routine where I'm going to bed and I'm going to stay in bed to sleep for this amount of time so I can get used to getting regular amounts of sleep and not just little bits of it here and there. I'm going to have to really research this though, because I feel like I just want to put everything under that, and I got to figure out what I think I would work for. That is a really good point. That is a really good point. And like it's kind of like how you're saying, like it's like that diet culture and everything is elsewhere, because like what the point was just to make it ostracizing. So you have plus size, so you feel like you have to do something to get out of plus size. I know I've told myself that before. Oh, I want to lose so much weight so I cannot be plus size anymore. And it's probably meant to be ostracizing. It was meant to be mean like that. Sorry. I swear it's like when I'm doing something, that's when all my group chats are going to be like, this is the only time we can share information. And I'm just like, that's not very nice. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look something up and my phone is just not working with me. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. So do you want to do a 30-minute sprint? Because it doesn't look like anyone else is joining. So would you like to do 20, 30, 40? So I can set it up on the timer. Probably going to do 30 unless there's something that's higher. $40, okay. Ooh, we're both green. I need to start it. All right, so I'm going to do 40. Hey, we'll go ahead and get my reading time in today too, so I want to make sure I get it. So I think I'm going to start The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. Start. All right. You won. I was eating my dessert game. I'm back. Godzilla won. He beat out my T-Rex. That's fair, personally. How did you do? Did you finish your book or get a good amount of it? I didn't do any reading because I was getting caught up on my Snapchat. I'm in a group Snapchat with a few people from TikTok, and they are going crazy today. So I was getting caught up on that, and then when I got caught up on that, my blizzard came. So I ate that. Hi, Shy. Kind of wish I wouldn't have, because like now I'm cold. It was also delicious. So hello, welcome. We just finished a 40-minute sprint. Her Godzilla beat my T-Rex. I haven't done any reading today. I was gonna read in this last 40-minute one, but like I was saying, I was getting caught up on my Snapchat messages in the group chat. I have two, and there's another one that's like super. Oh my god, there's so many people in it, and I just because I like to read every message if I can. If it's possible to read every message, I will. And so I'm just kind of dreading when I go. I'm not even going to try and catch up on that one, like during one of the sprints, because it's just going to be impossible. I just know it's going to be impossible. I'll try and maybe potentially. That's if I even can, because it might be one of those ones where after like 24 hours, the stuff is like vanishing and all that stuff. So, how far? Sorry, I didn't finish. So you don't like any of the books you're reading? Did you ever finish Song of Achilles, or that's like one of the ones you don't want to read? I think the last time I was on a live with you, I think you were working on finishing Credence. And then I feel like you were about to start a book that starts with a B and it's like a white cover. It was like one of your prompts. It fit one of the prompts for your for the Scooby-Doo readathon. I'm sorry they missed your birthday party, but happy belated birthday. Can't know everything. What is the book you're reading? I always feel like I'm missing out. Oh, it makes me sad. I love Song of Achilles, but it's probably not for everyone. You know what? If you own Song of Achilles, because I can't remember if you got that on an ebook or not, but if you own it physically, send it my way. I love that book. Hook me up. I would love to reread it. But I want to say that I thought you were reading it as an ebook. But if you're not, send it to me. I ended behind closed doors. So you DNF'd it. You didn't finish that one either. But I did finish and love Credence. I thought you were reading that one. So are you saying that you DNF'd behind closed doors, or you finished it when you say ended? Do you have overdrive? Do you like audio? Then you're reading A Closed and Common Orbit. So I'm sorry for asking, because I think the last time I asked you was like in one of the other lives, and I am not having the best memory. What's your name? Because I hate not knowing your name. I want to say that I thought it started with a J, but I'm not sure. And I thought it might have been Jessica, but I'm not sure. And I might just be like thinking of someone else. But I don't like not knowing people's names if they're willing to share their names. Let's see. I'm reading A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers. I'm going to look that up. I like to look up books. Closed and common. Orbit. So Wayfarers. So I need to go look up the first one so I don't get spoilers. Becky Chambers, Wayfarers. You know what? It sounds like fun, so I'm gonna mark to read that series. You have Libyan Overdrives. Okay. I'll probably physically buy it because I really did like it. I am doing a readathon for my birthday weekend, trying to read 7 books. I'm 3.5 in. Excellent. So, say you finish the 4th one tonight. Do you think you'll be able to read 3 tomorrow? Like, does your weekend end on Sunday? A KU book. I'm reading a sequel to a KU book. Is like KU standing for an author? Like classics. My name is Jane. Sorry for thinking it was Jessica, but I did have the J part, so Jane. Okay. You didn't finish Behind Closed Doors. So, are you still like kind of like going all in on the Scooby-Doo readathon? You think you're going to find another book to fit the prompt, or are you just kind of like reading whatever you read? Some Finnish YouTubers just call themselves by their channel name, so for a while I thought I wanted to do that. No, it's totally fine to do it. It's just, I mean, I can say 2 fold books when I address you and everything. That's what you prefer, so it's completely fine. But if I'm able to know a person's name, like, so like when I see him pop in, I'm like, hey Jane, or hi Shy. I think it's fun, but it's whatever you want. I just felt like maybe I should have known it, and I didn't. I felt bad. Because I know it's come up once before in a thing, and that's why I thought it had started with a J. I just could not remember what it was. I'm not reading the first one first. It was so hard, but now that I'm a quarter in, I'm fine. I'm not reading the first one first. So wait, in the Wayfarer series, you didn't read the Wayfarers, the first book of the Wayfarer series, the Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. Also, the first one is not ever available at the library. I've never read anything by her, but I do. If she's the one who writes the Raven Boys, I've heard of her. And I checked out Call Down the Hawk last year. Hold on, I'm gonna close my door. I read Kindle Unlimited. I don't know why. I don't understand that. I've heard of Call Down the Hawk, and I was going to read it, and then once I had checked it out from the library, I realized it took place either after the events of the Raven Boys or in the same world. And I'm like, well, I can't read it now, so I have to wait. So let me go back up to KU. And you said you were reading the sequel to a Kindle Unlimited book. Okay. So I think I'll finish at least 2 more. Awesome. Born Madly. I don't think I've actually read any of my Kindle Unlimited books yet. I need to see what I actually have checked out. Not a lot. I just feel like I have so much to read. And I'll probably start another sprint, a 40-minute sprint. I'm gonna say in 2 minutes because it'll be on the 0. Born Madly. Maybe. I don't know. I'm reading whatever. I'm reading whatever. Nah, I changed my intro to Jane at 2 fold books. Okay. Yeah, and the Wayfarers, I have the second as a hardcover, and I didn't know there were sequels. So, I want to read the Raven Boys. gonna come back to the other comment. The Scorpio race is also really good, and it's a standalone if you're not ready to. Anansi Boys. So I read Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman years and years and years ago, and it was really confusing. But I was just like, maybe I'm not understanding anything. And then I found out like 2 years ago that American Gods and Anansi Boys is a duology, and American Gods came first, and I had no idea. I was absolutely no idea. So I need to reread it. I'm about to start the thing. I realize it's already at the 0. Oh, I'm so bad at this. But yeah, I was so upset about it because I was like, I would have probably really enjoyed Anansi Boys way more. I didn't even hate the book. I still liked it, but I was just like, and I had no idea it was a sequel. Okay, to Raven Boys. Born Darkly is the first book. The Reader for a Member of the Wedding. Oh. I think I have The Heart. It's on Lonely Hunter by Carson McCullers. It's So Wild. And Nettie Okafor. Corfor. I've heard a lot of good things. One of my friends, his favorite series, like the whole Stalking Jack the Ripper series, he really likes them. Nanette Okafor. And then also remember, I don't know what they have on Scribd, but also remember that you have Scribd, or you can get Scribd, and you would have some more access to some more ebooks and audiobooks. I don't think I've ever heard of them before, so I'm going to look into their books. Binti. I need to read more sci-fi. I'm gonna add that one too. All right. I added Binti. They're not. You don't have to read one to read the other. They just. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. Okay. You read Binti. I'm gonna do it at 5 now because I already went 2 minutes past it. So I'm just gonna do it at 5. It's what feels comfortable. I am so sorry. You can't rely on me. Do we? I was doing a 40-minute sprint when you came in, Shy. So do we want to still do 40 minutes or go to 30 minutes or even go higher than 40 minutes? It's whatever works for you guys. I do think I'm going to start my book. I think I'm going to start The Falconer because I'm going to read the whole trilogy as different prompts for the Scooby-Doo readathon, and also because like my friends in the group chat have all read the series and they keep talking about it. I think they're going to spoil me soon if I don't read it because they're saying I'm taking too long. So I'm going to get my Kindle turned on for it. I'm going to start The Falconer by Elizabeth May and get my reading in for the day. All right. But if you ever find a copy, Clock Without Hands is my favorite McCullers, and it was a banned book for a long time. I'm going to have to add it now. When I was in 18 in a sci-fi club, and all the members read Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. I don't think I've ever read a Terry Pratchett book. So I asked my mom to get some for Xmas, and she got me one of each, and Good Omens by both. I love that. That's so cute. I only read Good Omens last year. Yeah, I read Good Omens last year at the beginning of the Clock Without Hands. Sorry, I'm like trying to multitask my brain. I liked it. I thought I was going to like it a little bit better than I did, but I still liked it a good bit. Binti is so short and super fast to read. Well, at the age I could get Game. Is it Gaiman or Gaiman? I want to say it's Gaiman. By DNF Pratchett. What a mistake. So it's Terry Pratchett who also writes all the Discworld books, right? Because I always keep thinking it's Terry Goodkin, but I don't think it is. I think it's Pratchett. It's whatever. I'm going to see if I like Jack Ripper. Now I'm addicted to Pratchett, and I haven't read Gaiman in years. The last book I read by him, because I haven't read many of it, I read Neverwhere. I feel like I need to reread it because I don't remember that much from it. I've read Anansi Boys, and then I read The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and I absolutely love The Ocean at the End of the Lane. I think that book is so good. The Binti sequels are equally mind-blowing. Yes. Clock Without Hands. It was set in Georgia. Yeah, I'm gonna add that. It already sounds like it'll be interesting. Discworld, with the Long Earth series. That dude has been crazy about his series because I heard that Discworld was at least 40 books in like the whole world of the books, like 4 or 5 different series. I know, but you guys didn't tell me if you wanted 30 or 40 minutes. I asked and you didn't say. So now you got to be delayed until you tell me the time frame. Just saying. Yes. Wait, 30. Don't get intimidated in our books. Okay, 30, 40. So which one is it? 30 or 40? I'm sorry. Okay, I know I see 40, 40. I see 240. We will do 35. All right, it's clear. 35. I don't know if it's going to show all of our names because it seems like it wants to be weird about it. And I know it's not important, but it can be fun sometimes to have the names. Set. It keeps not putting the name. I'm calling the hyena. You guys can argue amongst yourselves if you want to be Optimus Prime or Megatron or you want to be Godzilla. I will be the hyena. Because it didn't put the names. I put the names and it didn't put the names. But I'm going to start it at 35. And I'll probably get like 30 minutes because I got to add the book to my bookly. But yeah. I'm going to try one more time to see if it'll add the names. It's annoying me. There we go. All right, never mind. You don't get to be Godzilla now because I reset it. Jane is the weird leggy monster. Shy is a machine. And I'm T-Rex. I ruined it for everyone. I'm going to start it now. I'm so sorry for the delay. 35 minutes starting now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If that was going a long time. I feel like I didn't see it going a long time. So hopefully the race just ended and I wasn't just like letting it be unended for a long time. Shy won with her weird monster thing. Um, yeah. So I'm very sorry. I don't know how long ago the 40 minutes actually ended. Or the 35. See, I think I started at 9:08. So 38. For like 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, Shy won. Damn it. I keep kicking my thing. I got a small amount of reading in because I've started. Yeah, I was eating a blizzard earlier, so I had to like cut my camera off so nobody could see me just like chowing down on my ice cream. I started. I read 13 pages or 12 because I'm technically on the 13th page. But I started a series that's a favorite series of my friends on Snapchat. And so they're like, you have to share your reactions. You have to share them. Like, don't like give me bull crap reactions where you only like share one a day. I want just bunch of reactions. So like while I'm reading, every time there's something I want to react to, I'm sending them Snapchats. So you probably even see me with my phone doing Snapchats. I feel you. Yay, 25 pages. I'm gonna do the comments that people can see. They watch the live. Yeah, Shy won. Let me go big again. Shy won. And a Star Wars robot. Okay. To be honest, I've only ever watched the first movie, so I don't know anything. And I mean the first original, like 74 one, I think. Started to eat. Snacks are good. I feel ya. Did I get in my time for today? I want to read the 15 minutes every day. Did I get in my time? I did. I got in 18 minutes. I probably should have taken 18 minutes to read the pages I did, but I've got in my my time for the day. I don't know if I want to. Before the second round came out, it was like sci-fi nerd required content. Like when you say second round, you mean before like the prequels? Like with I know the first one in the prequels is Phantom Menace. Or do you mean like the whole new set that started coming out in like the late 2000s? Well, the late 2010s or something. I know. I don't know. I always feel like I don't feel like I did that much today. I usually go really long on these. Actually, I usually go for between 3 to 4 hours. Okay, yeah. So the prequels. I've seen the first one and the prequels too. I've seen Phantom Menace. So I've seen the first one and the original, and then I've seen Phantom Menace. I want to watch them all. I just got to figure out the time and desire to watch that many movies because I feel like I would want to watch them like kind of close together. It's helpful Disney Plus has it, so whenever I do want to watch it, I mean, I'll literally be able to do it so easily. So do you think you're gonna be doing something else, Shy? You got any productivity stuff you needed to do, like any of your school readings, or I don't know. I'm talking in here earlier about responsibility of like doing bad stuff, and I'm like, you just want to keep going. You just want to keep going for hours. I probably will stop because I was sprinting on my own before anybody even joined me. I was doing like 20-minute sprints or 10-minute sprints. Waited for someone to join, and then Jane joined, and then we've done. I don't think we did very many, like at least one or two. I don't know. I'm sort of a bad nerd. I'm over Star Wars. Just probably. I think there's so many ways to be a nerd that even all the big nerd stuff isn't required. Like Doctor Who, a lot of people think Doctor Who. I mean, I love Doctor Who. It's like I'm in there for the Doctor Who nerdiness. I feel like a lot of people think like nerds today need to be into Doctor Who. And it's like, to me, like a nerd is just someone who really enjoys this one thing. I know like nerd's supposed to be like the kind of like outsider and stuff. Like honestly, Star Wars is insanely popular. A lot of the nerdy things is really popular, like pop culture content. So it's like the whole nerd thing is weird. Like we'd be nerds for reading, which is fair. I'm all about that. I'm all about being a nerd for reading. I need to catch up on the last bit of Doctor Who. And I'm trying to figure out what Jane's creature is. Weird thing. No. I'm so worried that I'm going to disappoint my friends in this group chat if I don't like their book. Because earlier this year, not earlier this year, at the end of last year, I finally read Legend, which they all love, and I did not love Legend as much as they loved it. And I was like, I think Shy left. It only says one person's in here now. But I do think I'm going to end this. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it because I'm getting sleepy. So I'm going to try not to be up for too much longer, but start winding down with maybe like a TV show or something. I really appreciate you coming. It was fun to have someone to actually talk to instead of talking to no one, but it was also fun having you in here. And especially, I can't wait to see your video. Tomorrow. So let me know when it's posted. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to make everybody else watch it. So have a great night. And thank you for coming. Bye.